Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a Woots and Moops video. Now what is a Woots and Moops video, you may ask? It's basically hot or not, yays and nays, monthly favorites, that type of deal. So just a background story with the word Moops. So back when Kim Possible was the hottest show growing up, there was an episode where I think Shigo or Kim, they were drawn into the TV or something, into TV shows, and then one of them was just like moopy. I've always associated the word moopy with being sad and just giving pouts. Now, whenever I get sad or just I don't like something around my boyfriend, I would pout and he'll always be like, "Don't give me moops, no moops now, I better not see any moops." So that's where the whole moops thing comes from. And as for the woots, it's just basically, yeah, woo, yay, that type of deal. So anyways, now that you got the background story of that, I wanted to show you guys what are my favorites, not necessarily for last month or anything like that. It's just some things that I have been trying and I have been saving up just to make sure I have enough products just to show you guys which ones worked for me and which ones did not. There were a few that are kind of on the fence for me, like it kind of works, but I kind of like this, this is my gripe about it, like that type of deal. So enough of the rambling and let's get started with this video. So the first thing on my list is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Sells for $10.96. Now this has been the dupe for supposedly the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. They look very, very similar. The packaging, even the wand looks pretty similar too. They do have the original one and the waterproof one. I went to get the original one because I am not a fan of waterproof mascara. From what I remember, they claim that it's supposed to lengthen, volumize, and I have very thin, sparse lashes. Pretty sure a good chunk of Asian girls can agree with me on that. So it does lengthen, it does volumize. It's not like a clumpy volumize, but it's nice. It separates very well, and it doesn't flake. I hate it when I go about my day and I have black flakes all over my face, and when you try to fix it, sometimes it smudges. So I have a black mark all over my face and my whole day is ruined. Anyways, so I do love that very much, so that is A+ for me. Next on the list would be the Hourglass primer. Now this primer is supposed to blur and fill in pores, but it does have that little white cast. It's not a problem because it's not like overly white. There's still a little bit of white in it, I guess just to brighten everything. But the moment you put your foundation over it, it goes away. You don't have to worry about it, and it is great to like minimize the oil, the shine. I usually wear my makeup like 12 hours a day because by the time I wake up and finish work, that's how long I wear my makeup for. So it does keep it at beige, which I really, really love, so I do recommend that. So depending what size you get will depend on the price. This is 1 ounce, so this retails for $63. It is a bit pricey, but I don't really use this often, so a little does go a long way. So just one pump, and not even a pump, it could cover your whole face. So it's not that bad if you kind of think about it that way. So I have talked about this product before. It is the Stellar Cosmic Face Powders in Glow 2 and Haze. Now with these powders, I like to bake with Haze and then set the rest of my foundation with Glow 2. It evens everything out, it's an airbrush finish, it's flawless, doesn't sell to fine lines, it's vegan, cruelty-free, it's just amazing. And also, it is made in Canada. The only thing is they only sell it in 2 locations in Sephora. So if you do live in the GTA, you can only get it in Bramalea City Center or the Eden Center. Maybe they will expand by the time I make this video, who knows, but as of right now they only sell it in those 2 locations. This is just an all-around love. I can't get enough of this stuff. This replaces my Laura Mercier powder by far. With that powder, I think gave me like a white cast and I just look very ghostly. I don't know, but with these ones, not at all. So the next one I have would be my toners. Now I used to use the Clinique No. 3 to control my oil, but because I had a lot of alcohol in there, I think it kind of dried out my skin. So I didn't really like that too much. So I kind of wanted to find something that was anti-aging. It would kind of firm my skin as well, because I'm at that age where I'm eventually gonna find fine lines and everything. I already have a smile line right here, so I kind of want to control that and prevent future ones from coming. And at the same time control the oil but not strip everything off. So the two toners I have found were the Estee Lauder Micro Essence and the, I can't even pronounce this, but Olehendriksen, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, the green bottle, the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. With these two together, I have noticed my skin improving so much. So this definitely controls my oil a lot more better. I usually generally use it during in my T-zone, probably around here, because it controls the oil, the pH balance as well. So this retails for $32. And depending on the size, I think they have a smaller size, but this retails for $118. I know it's a lot of money, but if you have money to splurge, I would suggest to get on a good skincare, because if you have good skin, you don't have to worry about foundation or using so much of it. You might have to use more to like cover up and help in certain areas depending what it is. But of course, you have to start with the skin. And once you start with the skin, it will basically show. For the Estee Lauder toner, it's supposed to be a skin activating treatment. So it's supposed to firm your skin, reduce fine lines, and it's supposed to make your skin a lot more supple. Over time, I have noticed my skin being a lot more firmer and supple. And also with my smile line, it used to be a lot more prominent whenever I wore foundation. Even when I didn't even wear that much, you can still see it. Eventually, when I kept using this day and night for my skincare routine, I have noticed a difference, and this helps so much. So once again, if you were to splurge on skincare, I do recommend this as a toner, but do keep in mind it is not an overnight thing. You will have to keep using it, but believe me, you will notice a difference. So now moving on to hair, I have two hair products. One would be the Dry Shampoo. The only thing I could say about this as a con is that we don't sell this in Canada. There's nowhere in Toronto that we sell this. So I got this when I was in New York and I needed dry shampoo. I didn't want to buy the big giant cans because I was going to be traveling home in the next few days, so I needed a travel size. So I came across this. I think it was like $8 American, or it was less. I don't remember. It's been like a few months now. So this is the Instant Dry Shampoo. It's the original one. They do have other scents as well, but this works so well. I really want to use this not every day, but I really want to use this as much as I can. But once it's gone, I can't get anywhere around Canada, so I kind of have to pick and choose one or the other. So I've been using this sparingly. So there's still a bit left in here. I'm supposed to go to California in December, so I guess whenever I go back, hopefully they'll have it there and I could get more of this stuff, more of the full-size cans, hopefully. But it won't leave a white cast on your hair. It won't feel sticky like some other dry shampoos do. Like, I hate that feeling. It's like that weird film. I'm pretty sure you guys know. Like, once you spray, you see the white, and even when you like rub it into your scalp and for it to absorb the oil, you can still feel like that film in there. I still feel dirty, but this, not at all. I give this an A+ for sure. So next thing I have is the L'Oreal Color Fanatic Purology. So this is a 400 ml bottle. I think usually comes in like 200, 250. It's smaller than this. That's the main point. So I got this for $41 at Chatters. It's basically like a Sally's. The only location I know that's in the GTA is in Square One, Mississauga, on the lower level. So if you guys are ever around the area, I would suggest to check it out. They do have a lot of selection there. They have L'Oreal, they have the hemp products, they have nail polish, like all kinds of stuff. They do have their own salon at the back as well. So whenever you want a haircut or anything like that, you can just go right in there. Anyways, so once again, this retails for $41. If you want the smaller bottle, I believe it's like 28, I would say. I'm not quite too sure, don't quote me on that, but it's like up there in the $30 plus tax kind of thing, in that bracket. So I figured I might as well pay just a bit more to get a lot more of this spray. So basically this has 21 essentials. It primes, protects, and perfects. That's a tongue twister. So The 21 claims it's supposed to protect against color fade. It's supposed to be a leave-in conditioner, helps split ends, helps frizz, ideal for curling, moisturize parched hair, shields against environmental damage. It has a lot of things in here. It is also I think it's vegan free as well. According to the bottle, it says to use mist on clean damp hair and comb through prior to styling. Vegan ingredients equals no ingredient of animal origin. So vegan free, that is good. Whether it's cruelty free, hard to say because the symbol is not on here, but for those of you who want to know vegan free products, right here. So I usually use this stuff whenever I wash my hair, and whenever I straighten it or curl it, it just looks so shiny and glossy and healthy. It helps the cuticles, and I pretty much colored my hair a lot, so I really need this. I do recommend this stuff. So if you have a chance, go to Chatter or go to your other beauty supply outlets. I don't think they'll sell the 400ml bottle. I think they will have the smaller ones. But if you do want the big one, then go to Chatters at Square One and check them out.